love running competitively. Anybody a runner in this place? Yeah, are you a runner? I love it. I just came out of the womb running. So, then, when I was exercising, I noticed that, or teaching my classes, I noticed that I started falling down, and I thought, well, it must be my sinuses, it's causing vertigo. Had no idea what was going on with me. And so it just progressively got worse. So I dealt with that off and on. So the doctor says, well, maybe you should go somewhere like Arizona, where it's dry, because I mean, my sinuses was like over the top. Or maybe you should go to the south. Are you kidding me? I'm from up north, Columbus, Ohio. Don't hold it against me. Where are you from?
Baltimore.
You say Baltimore, okay, Baltimore. The land of the snow, sleet, hail, rain, blizzards, and tornadoes. But I love winter running. Down here, the humidity, it's horrible. So I get up and run about 5:30 in the morning, it's crazy. But I love the South. I married a Southerner, so I redeemed. He says I'm his prisoner now. Yeah, that. He's funny, very quiet man, totally opposite of me. I'll talk about him later. Can you imagine me marrying a quiet man? Is he not quiet, Lawan? So, anyway, when I moved down here, the vertigo got worse. I'm being very graphic with you. I started to have what they call drop attacks. And I was diagnosed with Meniere's disease. Anybody know what Meniere's disease is? So, you didn't share that?
Not yet.
So Meniere's disease, I never heard of it before, and when I was diagnosed about 30 years ago, nobody knew. I mean, even the deaf didn't know. It's an autoimmune disease, and it causes, best way I know how to explain it is that I have fluid in my ears, extra amount of fluid in my ears. They still do not know the reason why that happens, which causes a lot of tendonitis, which is the ringing in the ear. If you've heard the dial tones on a landline, both ears, never stops. I wake up with it, I go to sleep with it. And I'll tell you, one time I thought I was going to go out of my mind. I say my ears are singing to me. I hope they're singing praises to the Lord if they're going to do that. So one was going, the other one's going, and then it's just like, in unison, one day they just get it together and they're all singing together, both my ears. So it's fluid in my ears and vertigo. So when I first started experiencing the vertigo, the drop attacks is literally, I vomited up to 6 to 8 hours straight. I could not move, I'd have to lay like this. Really, honestly, God just let me die. Just let me die, it's horrible. Which really makes me realize, I don't know how many of you that are believers in this place, but we are so wonderfully made. We are so wonderfully made. One little tiny thing off. And this is what could happen. Your vertigo going crazy, which is very dangerous because you lose your minerals, you lose your electrolytes, all that stuff that you really need in your body. And it's a horrible experience. So I would wake up every morning, my son would have to lift me up, lift my body up slowly, and I would bounce off the walls, literally. I would sit like this to get myself, balanced out, and then I would take my coffee and drink it. I mean, I went on like this, off and on, for months, and then it went into years. What happens is I don't have the vertigo attacks as often anymore, unless something triggers it. I'm not supposed to eat a lot of salt or coffee, things that will cause extra fluid inside my head. This is good for you guys to know because people are being diagnosed with Meniere's disease now more than ever before. They told me at the time it was not genetic. I have 5 other family members that have been diagnosed. One was childhood Meniere's disease. So it is an autoimmune disease. I don't know anybody in my family that has it, but back then, who knows?